there, this is Athril. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Last Word. Let's see, we left off in the washroom. Let's go see what else we can see. If I can... Oh, there we go. Let's try to use Wazda. Wazda does not work. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, why don't choose from this shelf? What topics? Choose per bottle topic. All these are left topics. Okay. Oh, okay. So now we can just chat it with him. Chatter. You are currently involved directly in my unhappiness, but I shall be the better person and conceal this information from you. You've had enough stored experience. I'm obligated to teach you a few of the more advanced skills I've seen over the years. Ooh, no skills. Buy skills with stored XP. Spend stored experience, money, to learn skills. Read information before spending. There are no refunds. Ooh. Skills will not work until they are equipped. Equip them in the main menu. Escape. Okay. So I have 27 stored experience and 4 bow ties? Can I get a description of what these do? Let's get the cheapest one, just so... I guess that's this one? Ah, information. Start each discourse with 10 extra tact and 10 extra power. That sounds like a good thing. Start each discourse with 10 extra power. Can be upgraded. Blinking is a sign of weakness. Start each discourse with 10 extra tact. Okay. Gain 5, 10, or 15 bonus power when landing a conversation cursor on reddish pegs. Recover composure when using submissive phrases unless your tones will match. Increase experience gained from the inner discourse. Start discourse as if one level stronger. Avoid losing the conversation once per discourse. Saving increase is saving face. Ooh. So safety net skill. Okay. Alright, so I'm assuming that each of these is worth a value. So some of these I couldn't even equip yet. But I can equip 4. I want to do Common Courtesy, because it seems to be very useful. Oh, okay. Talk probably about Professor Chatter's history at Chatter's house. Same. Okay. Okay. Oh. Gossip. So the professor has built one-way intercom on the face, eh? That's right, brilliant. I can't quite explain why it's so effective. Even my level of skill can't help but grow fatigued the more I follow its suggestions. Such is life. Oh. I need to talk to the general. This experiment is disturbing. The fact he's practicing on civilians goes against the military spirit. I don't know how you managed to get a machine to hold such power over us, but it must be stopped before someone gets mildly perturbed. Level up. Although I must admit, it's proving to have a marvelous potential for... never mind. I like her long coat. The prototypes we've tested before this haven't had anywhere near this effect. How does Chatters manage? Must have something to do with that fourth appeal gibberish he reported on last spring, and had us all scratching our heads. In any case, his methods are effective, and I hope the mouth can adapt to radio technology. The history of the Chatters family has hardly relevant to the face of this conundrum. The current head of the Seymour house is at the party. He's the sullen, limp young man with dark glasses and feeble body strength. Doesn't like Seymour at all, does she? The armed forces have been relying on Professor Chet Chatters since he became a colonel at a young age. Some of these inventions have been small, but incredibly useful. So much so that he's still being paid as an honorary active colonel. So I never understood why that word is pronounced colonel when there's no R in it. But whatever, English is a weird language. Okay. Colonel Chatters rose to his rank quickly, mostly because of his genius in design. He never went to the field like a true hero. He may be able to talk himself in a civil dispute, but the war outside of St. Laudon is far from civil. But forget I mentioned it. Wait, I guess I already talked to her about that one. Okay. You young ones can fluster about trying to solve how the Professor Contraptus functions, but I just don't have the energy. Let the railroad take me where it pleases, as they say. I don't need to know how locomotives do that they do, they just do it. A person who doesn't serve in the armed forces doesn't deserve to live in St. Laudon. Even I spent my fair time in the service as a colonel. No colonel is as courageous as I. We lost many good men. Oh-ho! Oops. See, top dog. Alright. Chatters. As angry as I am, the Professor's recent behavior, I can't condemn an honorary colonel. Oh-ho! Keep hitting the wrong button. Chatter. Oh-ho! The Professor sure has pulled a fast one on us. Can't complain about his wine selection. That's a much worse way to spend an evening. Oh, okay, I can't actually talk to him about that. I get it. This is hardly a joke. I can't believe the Professor would use the war prototype against us.
Hey.
Glad you're here, Miss Gossip. It's a pleasure to see a photographer at a party. Professor was an honorary colonel, eh? William McCall has never been an active serviceman. Maybe one here or there, but not many. The boasting house has a long history of service, but McCalls are less inclined. Not to say that we aren't patriotic, but we're very cautious. That's why I was such a surprise when my sister and I became boxers. Not as respectable as the armed forces, but still respectable, I say. He's really all about boxing, isn't he?
Yo.
I know you must think of me as a brute because of my boxing career, but I'm quite the quick reader. And that's a classic McCall trait. I haven't even come close to the depths of the Professor's written collection yet, but I can tell you there's very little on the machines. There are some interesting philosophical works regarding the 4 elements of discourse, but nothing scientific or quantifiable. Alright, where's Seymour? Seymour. Save point. Let me utilize this.
Hey.
This machine the professor uses, how does this help win the war? Surely you can't engage in discourse with an enemy. I still don't understand how a machine with a mouth can make us do its bidding. Is there some form of hypnotism involved? Maybe some of the professor's literature will help me wrap my head around it. There must be something here. Alright, I think I'm being told to go look at his bookcases again.
Huh.
Professor Chatters is still an honorary colonel. I guess it's no surprise. He was loved well in the military. Do you know Miss Prattle's son, Private Prattle? Well, former private, really. Good riddance. He looked up to the professor like a mentor. Private Prattle. Miss Prattle's son was younger than I, but he would join the military in traditional Prattle fashion. Not a surprise, it runs in the family. I'm just remembering who the servant is. I thought he looked familiar. Someone left an open bottle out here. Let's see. There's a who's who tucked in here. Hello, kitty. I can talk to the cat! Yes! Hey, kitty. What's your name? Colin says your name is Harper. Domestic feline. What a cute old gal you are. Meow, meow. Please tell me... Ah, I can't. Oh well. I was hoping the cat would be a conversation partner. A lampshade doll. No one who's made these things. They were gifted into thousands of doorsteps once the war started.
Oh.
Ah yes! That gorgeous white-haired cat truly lives up the old estate. Ho ho! Rumor has it you can upgrade your bows if you talk to her. But honestly, that makes no sense. Blasted rumors. Huh. How are you, Harper? Still lounging around the estate, I see. Don't have too much fun. Meow, meow. Oh my god, I can discourse the cat. Use bows to equip skills. Earn bows by leveling up, purchasing them here. Purchase skills from the servant. Ooh. Increase bows, photography. Oh, I can unlock skills. Huh. Alright, let's back. Can we... What happens if I try to discourse the kitty cat? Immune. Ah. Wait, there was another topic I needed to talk to this guy about, wasn't there?
Oh.
Never knew Private Prattle personally, but Mr. McCall is about his age. Wouldn't doubt they frequented some of the same circles. Okay. I sense drama.
Huh.
That cat is cute. She's a little standoffish, but what cat isn't? I happen to love cats. Every soldier has their vice, gossip. Private Prattle was never an exceptional soldier, but he was quite adequate and quite famous for his lineage. Having him was a boost of sorts. As long as the Prattles hold representation in the armed forces, our military gets respect. I can't believe the professor has the gall to experiment on his guests. Has he no honor? It is rather surprising. I'd expect a former colonel to have at least some ethical code. I'm beginning to think all these talks of his good deeds are simply rumors to aid his reputable reputation. Can I talk to her about cats? Miss Prattle's getting worked up over the obligations the professor set upon us. Maybe I'll light her fuse if I can get the right information. If she gets angry enough, maybe her passion will disrupt the scene.
Yeah.
The cat? She's quite cute. Oh, I'm more of a dog person.
Hey.
Miss Prattle's son? I know him. We both sort of grew up together. McCulloughs and Prattles have been pretty close for a few decades. He has a fairly scandalous history, though. He went AWOL. Moreover, he left to run off with a rather rich older lady. You know her, Miss Seymour of the Seymour House? Oh! That is some gossip.
Hey.
Private Prattle always had a taste for, I guess you'd call it aged wine. There was one of these was like a topic. I don't have enough to do that. Prattle's absence was a mild blow to the reputation of the armed forces, at least in the eyes of the public.
Oh.
Actually, let me try and discourse him. See what happens. How daring! I'm afraid I'm leagues ahead of you. You stand absolutely no chance. Don't make the same mistake as Mr. McCall. Come see me later tonight if we're still here. Oh ho! There's wine selection. I think we already talked about that. Okay.
Oh.
They say Private Prattle ran off with Master Seymour. More importantly, he left the forces to do so. And chasing women in the wilderness is the true goal of every young man. But only a coward drops his rank and flees his duty. So, you've heard. It's rather embarrassing. Mother ran off with the Prattle heir, and he's younger than me. Not only that, but she took most of the house's finances and left me in charge. Me, of all people. I've been useless for years. Needless to say, the house has been dipping into obscurity for some time now. Fascinating, really. The Seymour house has been practically dissolved into obscurity at this point. It's not my favorite topic. If Mother hadn't taken all of our money and left with that damned Private Prattle, we may still be squeaking by somehow. Possibly.
Oh.
Oh ho! Professor sure pulled a fast one on us. I can't complain about his wine selection. Oh, that was the gossip. That's not what I wanted. I wanted gossip. Gossip! Seymour's a right mess when it comes to handling the Seymour house, but he doesn't have much of a choice, eh? But if you think Mrs. Seymour stole the family funds off the Prattle boy, you're mistaken. The Seymour house was bankrupt. The truth of the matter is she agreed to sell the estate to Professor Chatters to get the money they needed to elope. The mansion is, in fact, the old Seymour estate. You can't trick an old gentleman like me. I've been here a million times over the years. Oh, that professor. He's made a fine purchase in buying the Seymour's estate. The servant leaves a bit to be desired, though. I've heard that Chatters gives free rein to his servants when guests aren't making an appearance. I've also heard that his servant is the only one the professor still employs. Explains why it's so calm in here. Uh-huh. Okay.
Huh.
I hate the Chatters bought the estate. I suppose someone would have. It's a weird experience being back. I'm just remembering who that servant is. I thought he looked familiar. You know him? He's a rather poor servant as far as servants go. He barely respects the servants' code, if that's what they call it.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure he tended me when I was younger. Maybe back around 6 years ago and earlier. I don't remember him too well. I was a bit pampered, but it never occurred to me that the servants had names?
Huh.
Faces. I had a problem of not looking at people in the eye when I talked to them. I've gotten better now that I'm the master of Seymour House, but it's tough. I've always been a bit more introverted. The social interactions can be taxing. Mother didn't help by keeping me constantly sheltered from public appearances, and being as spoiled as I was, I barely noticed the servants. Yet you recognize this one? It's hard not to. He had a fairly distinct attitude. I think I recalled his voice more than anything. We'll just have to keep our heads up and our wits about us. Try not to worry so much. I'll try. Okay. I think I can see here. Talk to the judge about anything else. Judge is talked out. Charisma boost. Learn the key topic wine tasting. Yum! This topic can be upgraded to max. Allows Witty to sample and collect wines from around the state. I think I shall do this. Okay, let's see. Oh, so... Whoop. We boastings have amazing wine connoisseurs. If you ever stop by this day, prepare to see the largest wine cellar of the houses. Oh-ho! Alright, so... I go back in here and loot the wine cabinets. Loot! There's a lot of wines to choose from on the shelf. Wine tasting. They even have a jade. It's an option to find you wines from Saint Remy. Figure's too small an export to be very much. New wine label. Ah ha ha! Level 2 wine tasting. Okay. Level 4 wine tasting. Put myself a glass of... Ambleton wine gets a bad reputation among the aristocrats, but it's perfectly decent wine in the rest of society. Dang! Rather fancy. Level 4. I think I see my... Ambleton, okay. So Ambleton. Sparkling wine? Level 3 wine tasting. Let's buy... Ooh, I'd have to get more bows. I think it was only like 6 to get a new bow. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Alright, servant boy. Alright, so I have 2. No, I have 3. So I could get eye contact or inflection perfection. What's inflection perfection? 5, 10, or 15 bonus power when landing on conversation on reddish pegs. Ooh, that's tempting. Start. I think I'm taking this one. Okay. Let's equip the eye contact. Oh, I maxed out the newest invention tree. Alright, let's see here. Wine tasting.
Oh.
I may have stumbled upon an old-fashioned toilet wine in the washroom. Say what you will, but ingenuity outweighs flavor. Really? What in the world? There's a small bottle of homemade wine in this toilet. Disgusting, yet intriguing. Let's open bottle out here. Level 2. You know what? I may as well just, like, play a game here. I can't afford level 2. Okay. Seymour. Okay.
Huh.
I drink wine, but I don't really have a palate for it. I have more of a taste for hot cocoa.
Yo.
I truly love a fine wine. Who doesn't? I can't talk to her about it. Alright, so I can talk to a couple of people. I had no idea the head of the Seymour house eloped with Private Prattle. All that matters is the Private Prattle was a disappointment. To leave your patriotic duty in the name of love and dreams is a military sin. I can't respect it. Wow. Harsh. But fair, maybe. That's right. I recall fairly vividly now. Private Prattle always admired old women. Running off with Miss Seymour was a classic move. Can't really blame a fellow. Miss Seymour was quite the sight.
Hey.
It's true that Seymour House was, or is, penniless. The sale of this estate might have been used as Mrs. Seymour stuck around. The Seymours have plenty of estates to sell, but not many would have the price and prestige of the official home the Seymour family has. Professor Chatters must have paid a fortune, but why? He must really like this dusty old place. Alright, so... General, okay? It's no secret the professor was an inspiration to many of the troops, but most of the ones of lesser minds, shall we say. His professorly liberal thinking was easy for the mindless followers to, indeed, follow, and some even left their rank due to this manipulation. Private Prattle, who was an endless source of this type of meaningless gossip, was one such person. He was led by the Colonel Chatters personally. Private Prattle. More than one person left the forces after being influenced by the professor's liberal attitudes. His mentality was viral. If Chatters wasn't so useful, we might have dismissed him. Prattle would have been in armed forces then, and whatever it's worth. Have I discoursed her? I have not. Here we go. Does anyone know how much about Chatters' house? St. Lauden approved them for house several years back, presumably to keep working on his technology. I see no other reason why. What's interesting is that Chatter's house is currently the only house in a single member. It's unheard of before now. The fact that Private Prattle left the military to pursue a child's dreams is downright absurd. Knowing that Chatters was some way responsible for this event is even more disappointing. Damn his charming smile. I'm only... You're no better than these aristocrats. I'm too preoccupied to engage in discourse because it suits your fancy. If you're desperate for attention, prove it. Address me when you have more experience. Private Prattle and Professor Chatters is awfully close, they say. Before he went AWOL, he and the professor mingled quite a bit. Private Prattle always looked up to his superiors in the military. It's no surprise that the great inventor inspired him to go after his dreams.
Huh.
Can we talk about this later? Maybe after I finish the next class. I think I have enough to buy... Yes, I do. Wine tasting level 2. Wine tasting level 2. It's a rose wine. Rosé wine. Looks like it came all the way from Brittany, France. Not bad at all. God, those wine bottles are worth so much XP. So, wine is the social lubricant, I guess. I had a few sips of the Tofel Sparkling. It's too fuzzy, not for me. We boastings of amazing wine connoisseurs. If you stop by this state, prepare to... Wait. Huh. Said the same thing twice. We used to make toilet wine in the barracks. Sort of a tradition in the military.
Hey.
If you really want to know more about wines, you should ask Mr. Boasting. The Boastings are renowned wine drinkers. That's level 3. That's oh, that's the Ambleton again. That's level 4. Okay. One of these was, I think, level 2. Yes! This is a Harvingdale. Not too bad. I wonder if I can bring it out to the table. Blam! I can buy the... It seems like the key is like unlocking more topics, so I think I can buy... I don't know, only first levels available. Allows Whitney to access optional information around the estate. Eh, sure. Doll. Can't. So you work for Meisenbow, the bottling company? Very interesting. They should really upgrade the wine bottles. Do you take pictures that they use for advertisements, labels, the walls of meeting rooms, Sunday picnics? What? I found an envelope with a bunch of photographs inside. I was going to show it to you, but I lost them on the way to the washroom. Don't worry, they could have gotten far. Maybe the other guests found a few. And check everything just in case that... Go this way? No, okay. There's an abnormal large section of fables on this shelf. A lot of repeats. I need to go searching through them all.
Ah,
Glad you're here, Miss Gossip. It's a pleasure to see a photographer at the party. How you know I'm a photographer?
yeah.
Of course. You get in the habit of memorizing the faces of photographers when you become a boxer. Pictures are taken every match. I only came to one of your matches years ago. Back before Before I broke my hand. Yes, I saw you there, though. I didn't know your name, of course, but like I said, I learned to memorize. Why's that?
Yeah.
A photographer can display you however they like. New journals, posters, you name it. They can be your allies or enemies. I find that it's safe to know who you're up against inside and outside of the ring. I like photography, but photographers are more important. Cameras and pictures aren't animate, but people are. I can interact with a photographer. I am right now, actually. It's much more relevant to me than have a picture taken. I'll always prefer an artist to the art. Flatterer.
Oh.
You should have considered becoming a military photographer. We'll send you around the world.
Ooh.
There we go. I suppose I haven't really been drinking much.
Oh.
Absurd! Let me tell you a thing or two about the wines of St. Loudon. Unlike other nations, we import more melon wines than grape wines. The professor holds true to the St. Loudon standard with his selection. You will find a single grape wine here. Alright. I think I may have exhausted my options. So... I can't believe the professor has the gall to experience. Let's see. There we go. He must have some merits. Your son was quite taken by his influence, wasn't he? What could you possibly know of my son? From what I hear, the professor inspired many people to leave the armed forces. Your son was no exception. What are you saying? Don't sound so flustered. Everyone knows he left military prematurely to run off with the head of the Seymour house. The sale of this estate enabled them to elope. Elope? Horrid! Absurd! Treacherous! You can't possibly believe my young boy would take part in such a ridiculous scandal. He's still working for our great country, proudly making his father proud. That's hardly a point to contest. This is the reality of it. Your assertions are incorrect, you trollop! I think movement is going to be more important. Ooh, ow. What be square? Beyond return. I really dinged her now. She's circle, square. She's star, circle, beat star. Ah, dang it. She's difficult. But she is like way above me in level. I earned a bow though.
No.
What a horrifying young woman you're turning out to be. You and your accusations against my son. Oh. Back away slowly before I decide to lose my temper, Miss Gossip. Let's go. I can't really upgrade that. What do I do? I can buy more bows, I think. This charisma boost. A light boost in charisma inspires Seymour to break beyond level 4. Huh. Upgrades eye contact. The conversation moves forward 1 peg whenever power is added to your full power gauge. Ooh. Okay, see if I can go back and afford anything. I think I might have spent all my money. Yep. I guess we try the angry lady again. Can't defend him forever. Enough of your insolence! Let's get some serious power going. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, I've burned all my resources, which is probably a bad idea. Very... What is giving her, like, that massive doubling? Frick! Like I said, she is, like, way above me in terms of, like... What a horrifying... Oh, locked it. Okay. This thing has tremendous powers, even if it doesn't look like garbage. Oh, good. Let's get another power up. White smile. Ten extra tact. Alright, so I have. Actually, I have 5. Power when landing on conversation reddish pegs. Cover composure when using submissive phrases, unless your tones will match. Increase XP after any discourse. That's too expensive. Start this course as if 1 level stronger. Okay. We're going to go with... Really? Alright, I'll try to beat the old witch one more time. Actually, these count. No. A warm fire suits me. Still a locked topic.
No. Yeah.
Alright. Let's go middle of the road. Oh! I was totally not paying attention. Well, I guess we're just going to keep grinding her. It's a significant disadvantage to her, though. Ow! Let's see here. Darn dragon lady is what she is. Whew. Ah. Can I read? Oh.
Ah.
Can I read discourse, people? Huh. I must say, I rather enjoy the company, though you're a bit more outspoken than I'm used to. So I can re-challenge people. Okay. I made a terrible mistake then. Ah, I messed that up. I got him on the ropes. Oh, I don't have him on the ropes. Ah! Ow. Okay.
E.
This is where I gloat, but I find that sours my chance of a proper date.
Ah.
Could I convince you to let me show you around the McCall estate sometime? I'll consider it, Holden. That's a dirty move. Alright. Alright, I think I need to take a break. I am losing my focus on this. So, save. And I will catch everyone next time on The Last Word.